final demise and this transition. That city was built 9,000 years ago. The city itself is underneath the water, so I could not go underneath the water. But I was in the banks, and they have a temple which recreates what happened to Krishna Bhagavan at the time. He was meditating, and the hunter, by mistake, shot the arrow with the deadly poison, and it touched his toe, and he transited. And that scenario was beautifully created by the trees in the place. And that happened 9,000 years ago. And it was so beautifully created. I was there, and all of you were there. And I see her today. First time I come and I see her. And she was there. And many of you were there. Because this is a yatra for you. I just happened to make those moves because she asked me to do a special mantra, and on that tithi and that day and that tithi, do that on behalf of you. So all of you were there, and I was fortunate. I was blessed that because of you, I get a chance to do this. And it was a beautiful rendering. There is a Shivlinga where the hunter hid and shot the arrow. And it was all predicted before. It was not something he wanted to kill Krishna. He was hunting. It happened to be the curse from Kandahari that he would die that way. And there is a beautiful rendering. Krishna Bhagavan is sitting peacefully, happily, smilingly, and I happened to be there at that time. So when I was there, it was emotional. I was rubbing his toes where the arrow went. What means is all of you are doing it. Whether you felt it or not, it was there. It's all mental. And I thought of you and the temple and Divine Mother, and it was a wonderful, wonderful deep relation. And when I was rubbing his toes, that feeling was intense. And the feeling still exists. And it was on behalf of you. So you were there, you did that act. And the blessing all come to you. And that is followed by today, Narasimha jayanthi. And it's strange, while I was there, I met a priest. Actually, he was a very strange man. You would be seeing him. I hired him to be here as one of our priests. He's a scientist, but he was also a priest. So he will be here, and he is a very intense person. And his presence and the whole drama will activate Krishna Bhagavan's presence here. And today is Narasimha jayanthi. And that day, we were given the blessing. It's a great blessing to be able to do the homa on that day in front of Divine Mother. So these are all great blessings. Unless Mother designs it and blesses us with that, it would not happen. These are not the things that you go by science. On that day you do it. Yes, we know the day, we know the stars, we know the tithi, but still it has to be designed and blessed by Divine Mother on that day that we do that. Then it becomes very active, very effective. It becomes total. So today is such a day. I'm so happy that you could be here and you could attend the homa on this day when I'm thinking of what I was doing a week ago at Dwarka. And the city is underneath the ocean, but the banks are there and the temple is there. And it was just a wonderful, wonderful function. And she gave us the privilege to be able to do it. So when I do that, I do it on your behalf. So you are doing it. Whether you are aware aware or not, in my mind, all of you are there. And Krishna Bhagavan is beautifully sitting, and I could touch his toes. It was wonderful. Normally they don't let people go to that far, but for me they just let me. I went there. I see the whole scenario, the hunter hiding and Krishna Bhagavan sitting, and the transition. Uddhava must have been there. Uddhava was Krishna's prime devotee. Krishna gave many secrets to him. There's a Gita written called Uddhava Gita. The mother gave it to me many years ago, and she told me, go there and think of Uddhava and Krishna, and how Krishna gave him this Gita. It's called Uddhava Gita. And many mystical truths are there, which were not in the Gita itself. So the whole drama is long and it is beautiful. And Krishna, you were there. And you continue to feel that, I hope. Battery. That the original happening, we sent copies to
Yeah, the video it was sent
the drama. Beautiful buildings, 9,000 years ago, different yuga. That's the end of that. Kali Yuga starts after Krishna Bhagavan. The whole drama, whole story is beautiful, and I'm so happy that you are there to enjoy it, because I thought so. My thought was, you are doing it, so naturally you get benefit and the blessing. And all this Divine Mother plans beautifully and grants it to us. And that is followed by Lakshmi Narasimha's Homa today. So all this, when I look at it, it's not something anybody can write or create. It has to be natural, and you have to be deserving of that. And we all deserve that. We have done many things in the past, not this life, many lives. And the result is your magnificent temple. She grants us, and she builds us, and she plans and builds us. We do the minimal mechanical part. The fundamental thing is designed by her, and now she's granting us the most magnificent temple. Once it's completed, this will be one of a kind, because she has said that this time is a very dangerous time, and many asuri forces are active, and my action is to protect you. But you have to bring me in that form, in that cosmic form. I call them Yakshi. We call them whatever way you want. Mohini, Vidya, not them. But these are cosmic energies. You call it the way you want it, and they will all be installed here visually. So that people come, they will see the 33 aspects of Mother. And that is needed now in this age to protect the world against Asuri influence. And Mother predicted it. This will all happen. That world won't be destroyed. My action is to protect it. But you do your part. And that part is ours. That privilege is given to us to be part of construction. To build a temple is a great boon. But build a temple such as this, as she designs, and she has reasons for that, and she gives us the information, and we do our mechanical part. So this whole thing is great blessing, unless we are blessed, and we are blessed. Thank you.